What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. R. Kelly is back with his latest album titled The Buffet. Before we even get into the music, you just gotta appreciate the genius of R. Kelly titling his album The Buffet. If you haven't watched some of his interviews in the last few months, he talked about how The Buffet is essentially all of R. Kelly's styles and sounds blended into one album. And that right there is smart enough, but the fact is the title itself is like a double entendre. You have, the what I just said from his interviews, having all those, sounds and styles. And then you obviously have the other side of it, which is, what is a buffet to R. Kelly? R. Kelly's made his career off of like the sexual records and stuff. So there's that aspect of it too. I thought it was very clever. And I feel like the idea of being able to wove together all of these styles and sounds is smart. There's something on this album for everybody. If you're an R. Kelly fan from any different era, from when he first started up until now, there's definitely something for you on this album. I mean, the first 6 songs are all like triple X rated. I gotta say the poem, which is the intro, it's like cringeworthy. Like I'm listening to it and I'm like, I'm a guy. I should not be listening to this. It's definitely aimed at women, of course, but it just sounds weird listening to R. Kelly write a poem to a woman, and I'm listening to it. But the next song is very amazing, Poetic Sex. I just love the fact that he can make a record like that, that combines like the poetry aspect with the sexual aspect, obviously. And then the next record, Anything Goes, with Ty Dolla $ign, and even Let's Make Some Noise, and then Marching Band. Those 3 records right there are like explicit as hell. I love the fact that R. Kelly can come up with a song where he describes being in the bedroom like a marching band. Like the sound of it is just a marching band. I thought that was cool. And then right after that record, he goes into this song called Switch Up with Jeremiah and Lil Wayne. And it's obviously a departure from what the first part of the album was, but it's like effortless. It's not one of those things where I'm like, or it just doesn't fit. Like it all fits together like a puzzle. And that's what I liked about this album. It didn't feel like to switch from, the triple X rated stuff and to switch up and then, further on. It just didn't feel like anything was being forced. And I love the fact that he's just kind of drawn all these different styles from different eras. Like, you can hear Step in the Name of Love in records like Backyard Party and All My Fault. You can hear When a Woman Loves in Get Out of Here With Me. Like there's just, you can literally listen to a record and you can hear like the same kind of cadences, maybe the production. You can tell it's in a similar vein as, something in his past. But it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound like it's a rehashing of anything. And I just say, I don't know, when you have so many styles, it's hard for everything to be appreciated. On this album, I feel like I didn't have a record where I was like, nah, this record's bad, I hate it. I didn't have that, but at the same time, I feel like with all his different styles, I definitely appreciate some records more than others. And like when I continue to listen to this, I feel like I'll gravitate towards those records more than I will the entire project. So that's my only issue with, the buffet. But overall, I feel like it's a really diverse album. It's the quintessential R. Kelly album. It's amazing that he's still like doing this to this day. Like he's still in the prime of his career. I don't think he's ever had like a moment where he's fallen off musically. Like he's stayed on top all these years. And I also gotta highlight the ending of the album, the deluxe edition. He has this country song called Barely Breathing. How many people can do country and fuse it together with R&B and actually work? Like I know Nelly couldn't do it. Nelly couldn't fuse the country with a different genre, but R. Kelly does it here, and it sounds good. So, like I said, this is the quintessential R. Kelly album. If you like R. Kelly in any capacity of any era, you're gonna find something on here that you like. And now let's get into the 3 question section. Which side of R. Kelly is your favorite? Do you like when he's talking about love? Do you like when he gets X-rated? Do you like when he does records that you can step to and dance to? Let me know in the comments below. Second question: do you think he executed the concept of this album perfectly? I would say he did. What do you think? And then number 3, was there anything missing from the buffet? With someone like R. Kelly, who's had countless albums since the early '90s, obviously he's not going to be able to take every single style. I think he's took the most popular styles. But was there any that he didn't do on this album that you would have loved to have seen? Let me know in the comment section below. R. Kelly's the man. He's shown it to us over 20 years and continues to with the buffet. The idea of all these sounds and ideas coming together was a gamble for sure, but I feel like he achieved it effortlessly, I might add, and it all blends and sounds like a complete album. And in this day and age, that's what you want. You want to have a complete album, and I recommend going and picking this up. Target, Best Buy, iTunes, wherever you buy music, go pick this one up. If you need to listen to it first, go on Spotify, whatever. And then once you hear the project, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at SermonsDomain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, go throw on this R. Kelly album. Peace.